Hey, so here's a thing we all do but never really talk about. You know that moment when you're just chilling, maybe scrolling through your phone, and suddenly, bam, you realize you've been doing absolutely nothing productive for the last 4 hours. No, wait, make that 6. Yeah, 6 hours lost to the dark void of just one more video syndrome. And it hits you. Time's ticking. Not forever, not infinitely, and certainly not while you're binge-watching cat videos for the 17th time this week. But instead of freaking out, you just keep scrolling. Because hey, stress is stressful, right? Might as well enjoy it. It's wild how we can live in these weird, lazy bubbles where minutes turn into decades. Like, you sit down to just check your messages, and suddenly you're knee-deep in conspiracy theories about how squirrels secretly control the government. I mean, who needs Netflix when you have that level of entertainment? Meanwhile, the real world is out there. Bills piling up. Goals gathering dust. That YouTube channel idea you had 3 years ago? Yeah, starting to feel like a fossil now. But who cares? You've got memes to save and TikToks to watch. Priorities. But let's be honest, this is classic human behavior. We're masters of procrastination. Olympic champions in the sport of, I'll do it tomorrow. I bet if procrastination was an Olympic event, we'd sweep gold, silver, and bronze and still postpone the medal ceremony. And yet, here's the kicker. Even though we waste all this time, deep down, we know it's ticking away. Like an annoying countdown timer strapped to our brain, whispering, hey buddy, you don't have forever. But instead of listening, we put in our earbuds and crank up the music. And that leads me to a ridiculous but true observation. Why do we act like time is this endless buffet, when really it's more like a small, fancy tapas plate? You know, the kind where you think you'll get 3 more servings. But nope, plate's empty after 1 bite. Imagine if life was a video game with a time bar that visibly drains while you sit on the couch. You'd freak out, right? You'd jump up, grab that controller, and finally start your side quest. But in real life, that bar is invisible, and we pretend it's infinite, which is the biggest prank ever played on humanity. Here's a scenario for you. Picture someone trying to binge-watch their entire favorite series before their phone battery dies. The battery's at 5%, panic mode activates. They're frantically hitting buttons, closing apps, muttering new, not now. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking, and the inevitable happens. The screen goes black. The horror. That panic? That's a tiny glimpse of what real life's ticking clock feels like. But instead of our phone dying, it's us. Our battery doesn't recharge by binge-watching or scrolling memes. It charges by action, by living, by doing stuff, even if that stuff is terrible at first. So what do you do when you realize this? When the infinite time illusion shatters and you're staring at the clock? You laugh, because if you don't, you might cry. Then you take a tiny step. Doesn't have to be huge. Could be turning off your phone, writing a sentence, filming a 5-second clip for that YouTube channel you dreamed about. That tiny step, it's magic. Because momentum isn't built by giant leaps, but by small nudges. You move. The world moves with you. And hey, if all else fails, remember this. Even squirrels probably don't control the government. But if they did, I'd want to know. Because that's a better story than wasting time on TikTok. So, what do you do now? You don't have infinite time. So why not start with just one thing? Make it dumb. Make it small. Just start. Because someday, your later might be your never. And that's not scary. That's funny. Because life is absurd. And sometimes, the best thing you can do is laugh while you hustle. All right. I'm off to finally hit record on my own ridiculous ideas. You coming?